These teams are just evil. They're just pure.
Yeah, there's no good guys on this team. The best.
Not
person,
even GoTex.
Yeah, and that guy is just a little cocky little SOB. So. Got Kid Buu mirror match just to start off. Of course, very different assists. And definitely just mirrored their decision making in the beginning of the homing attacks. And now we're
usually seeing a backdash at the start, but this time we're going to see a super dash at the start. Both players are trying to get it in early.
Good reflect here by... Actually forgot who was which color. Yeah, I'll be honest, stream. Help me out here. Looks like Supernoon gets the first hit against Tachikawa. Not really, no meter for a big conversion there, and Tachikawa finds a good hard tag into GoTex instead, putting Supernoon in the corner instead.
Supernoon finally getting that hit. I'm not sure how that set went when they were playing before. I believe Supernoon may have came out on top. It's looking pretty even so far.
And a huge reflect, doesn't quite get the conversion off the punch in the crouch medium. That's alright, he gets him back in the corner instead. And a huge almost gets the punish with the cell assist on Kid Buu, but back to neutral, almost like the very beginning of the match again. And Supernoon just hard tags right into Kid Buu's willing hands, knocked down into the corner.
Using the lariat just to get out of the corner. That is one of the very good options. It allows you to play kind of squirrely.
Definitely, you'll notice one of the big things of characters in general, good characters in this game, have more mobility. Actually, every game. Every fighting game, if your character has high mobility, movement options that everybody else doesn't have, then you're probably in a good spot. But it's not going to work out too great for Bardock in this case.
The double level 1 into level 3, the damage.
You see all that red on Supernoon's life bar, that's how much damage this combo did. Bardock is dead.
Still two very strong characters. He has the 4-way mix-up available if he can get the hit with that Kid Buu assist. And I believe he would leave Incel over bringing Kid Buu in specifically for that situation.
Right, and then you have to think about, you know, we talked about how difficult it is to make comebacks in this game in general, but Kid Buu may be a little bit better at it than others. Cell no slouch either, of course. And that cross-up rolling attack there from Supernoon. And I like that use of medium, perfect attack and right back in the corner. But Tachikawa is ready with a hard tag into EX Tornado.
What a tech from
presence
Supernoon.
of mind, right?
And it looks like Tachikawa was a little bit shook for that. Supernoon getting a Dragon Rush of his own.
That might have been one of those, you know, situations that he's seen so many times in casuals that he was ready for that reset in the throw. Now, decision here by Supernoon, does he take a strong mix-up or does he go to tag in the Kid Buu? He takes the mix-up, which he may, it's okay, gets out, and again, you see how much blue health is available by Supernoon to recover. I'm sure Tachikawa is licking his lips trying to get rid of that, but instead he's in this mix-up.
That is the mix-up that I was talking about. He finally gets opened up. Supernoon going to take down a character.
And nice using that tag into Kid Buu to just use one bar for the kill.
Yeah, Tachikawa had a couple positions that he could have potentially used sparking. Both players holding on to sparking.
Right, maybe a little bit difference in, you know, resource philosophy, let's say, in this game.
Probably went for a 2H of his own, gets counter hit, a little bit of startup on that 2H there. Tachikawa still choosing not to spark, but rather just tagging Vegeta.
Oh, just gets tagged on the backdash there. Not a huge conversion there by Supernoon. Like one of the weaknesses of losing one of your characters.
Goes for a reflect, but just gets Dragon Rush. Supernoon in an extremely good position right now. Going straight into that level 3 and going to get that hard knockdown for the mix-up. Kid Buu assist not available.
There's a Sparking Blast. He was choosing to save it for, you know, an extremely difficult mix-up to block. A little too high for the optimal Ki Blast cancel combo. Supernoon just trying to make sure he gains as much blue health recovered as much as possible each time he gets hit. This time Tachikawa finds his level 3 and his mix-up situation. Supernoon, I'm expecting a Sparking Blast, yep. Haven't seen too many opportunities of a punish Sparking except for by Shinku earlier today. Of course, when you do try to bait out a Sparking Blast and punish it, you give up quite a bit of pressure.
The cheap stuff with the cross-up ball there from Tachikawa. bringing him right down. Nice block on the mix-up. And another vanish just to put him, both players really want this corner right now. And a candy beam for the punish.
And that was a crazy, that was a really good response there by Supernoon. He saw, I don't know if he reacted to the vanish or to the reflect, but definitely the usual thing that happens there is that when you reflect, you punish or you whiff, you punish a whiff normal afterwards, but there wasn't a whiff normal, there's a beam.
I'm choosing to reflect rather than 2H. Very interesting choice there from Tachikawa.
I think what he's looking for is a Kamehameha. Because if you get a reflected Kamehameha, you should be able to punish on the way down. I think Vegeta can do, you know, EX rocket kick, but it's not going to matter this time. Supernoon finds the 4-way mix-up. Same side low this time.
Plenty of bar here to work with. Not quite going to get the third bar, but he is going to get the 2 level 1s.
And this isn't going to kill, but I do like that decision because now Tachikawa is in the range where just any straight hit is going to kill him.
Tachikawa going ham, and that is going to be it for the first game. Supernoon going up.
Tachikawa trying to calm down a little bit, getting a drink of something. Tea?
Reeling back in his chair. And I mean, this is not the spot that you want to lose at in the winner's side. So close to taking the entire tournament.
Definitely much easier to be sitting in winners finals as opposed to being like loser semis instead.
Taking a second to think. We haven't seen a switch from Tachikawa this entire tournament.
Oh, these past 5 days I haven't seen it play any other characters.
His team is cheap enough. All right. Yeah. I think he's fine.
You saw, you know, quite a bit more respect by both players this time backing off, but Supernoon found the place to slip in, dodge both the Gotenks assist and the beam. It's a knockdown to the mix-up here. Good defense here from Tachikawa. And again, just that stringing into Candy Beam by Supernoon. I wonder if he knows something that's picked up onto a little bit of a rhythm of Tachikawa's defense.
Nice. Gonna reflect and just gonna use a spin just to kind of reset the neutral and get out of it.
Right. Gets tagged by the Bardock assist again though, very, very fast. Great conversion by Supernoon, picks him up, brings him down. We're gonna see that uppercut punch into a mix-up. It's Tachikawa's decision. It's throw, he responded correctly. And that's actually pretty big here from Tachikawa, avoiding that that hit off that level 3. And a huge bait on the Vanit, or on the reflect.
And actually gets a 2M starter. So it's actually going to do a ton of damage. Oh, actually uses the ghost rather than for a combo, uses it for a reset.
And that was clearly the correct decision, because I think he's going to get a kill here. A couple of ghosts into the bomb.
Nice.
And great. That was, again, that was a huge reversal there for Tachikawa, teching the throw after getting hit by that Bardock level 3. Set all of that up.
Vegeta just going for a trip on his own, flying around, enjoying the scene. And Supernoon actually going to bring in Gotenks.
And a huge jump back jab there. Maximum range there from himself.
I don't think Supernoon's a fan of this Gotenks. Probably one of the harder characters to block. Has a lot of options with the cancel on the Kamehameha wave.
Definitely sets up a lot of different options for Tachikawa, for combos, for some kind of pretty dirty setups off that Gotenks assist. Of course, tracks the full screen, lots of blocks done, and he's gotten rid of them. Supernoon drops his combo though, letting Tachikawa tag all the way back out to Kid Buu.
I like the choice of Tachikawa bringing in Kid Buu instead, so he can have that Vegeta assist. Hopefully he gets an opportunity to use it. Probably going to pop Sparking pretty soon.
Instead just gets tagged low. Supernoon maybe even wasn't ready for him to get hit low there. And again, a huge bait on the reflect by Tachikawa. Finds the crouch medium starter. Of course, crouch medium specifically, probably the best damaging starter that you can get. I don't think he was looking for it again. He delayed that attack, but Supernoon this time decided with the spark.
Straight into level 3. Very damaging level 3.
Mid-screen, so Kid Buu doesn't get as strong of a mix-up here. Trying to bait something, just staying calm, both players. Finds the homing attack, and he's gonna snap back Vegeta, okay.
Nice block on the cross-up.
And there's that candy beam again. Tachikawa this time stayed calm. Didn't take the bait, but he just runs into a fireball. Cashes out a little bit of damage with that level 1.
Gonna get a wall bounce of his own. Tachikawa, who comes getting the knockdown on Supernoon. Not quite the sliding knockdown that he needed, though. Couple air key and one air key. Super dash through.
No anti-air from Tachikawa.
Still no bar, though, so he's not going to be able to get the kill that he needs. Nice reflect.
Both of these guys dumping all of their meter on other options other than supers, which honestly, not a bad decision at all. You see another one right there. Spinning attack into Vanish. Tachikawa is definitely on his back foot right here. Sparking still available. Vegeta, no slouch of course at all. But drops his combo to finish off, potentially Cell. Finds another hit though.
Kid Buu is only a couple hits away. That's a couple reflect baits, maybe a DP starter, a 2H. And there's the first 2H. I like that he backed off and rather than hit a button because he could have potentially got 2H there.
Tachikawa, on the other hand, we may see it here. Not quite enough health to really make that recovery worthwhile.
Sparking really coming into play right there.
Next hit is definitely gonna kill, and it was just a box jump heavy. Supernoon takes the match.
Nope, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
We are in winners. So
okay.
Tachikawa not wanting to have that salty trip all the way back to Japan. That is a long trip. That's a lot of salt.
15-hour plane ride, y'all. Winners finals.
Choosing just to instant air dash back on the start of this one rather than super dash. Both players respecting each other. But Tachikawa landed that first hit.
Excellent double reflect there. He actually had to reflect both the assist and Supernoon's attack on their way in. Found the punish afterwards. There's an empty jump low off the Gotenks assist. Uses both assists for optimal damage combo. This might kill.
Ooh,
he thought it would as well. He decided to go for it.
Hold on to that little bit of pixel health. And he actually does the tag, not even having to spin a bar.
And he's just air dashing backwards over and over. Wanted to get out of there, but gets tagged. Kid Buu's going to come right back in. All that blue health is going to be permanently gone. Unless he summons Shenron, I guess. But
Supernoon just kind of backing off. Still somehow landing a hit on Tachikawa.
Again, that was really good mental fortitude there. He recognized, you know, that health is gone. I'm never going to get it back.
The spin to win. Actually going to take one of Supernoon's characters down, losing his Kid Buu, losing that 4-way mix-up that he would have potentially had. Now he has the Bardock assist. Not sure how that's going to come into play, and it may not even come into play with Tachikawa landing another big hit.
He goes in and sets up the Ghost, guessing correctly that he was going to air tech up or back, and he finds the empty. Honestly, I didn't even see if that was high or low. Just
it was definitely high.
Supernoon got mixed up, just like me. He's going to use those ghosts again. Supernoon gutsy with a wake-up jab. Works out for him. Staggered pressure. Tachikawa not taking the bait at all.
I like the reflect tag. So Cell is actually going to get some of that blue life back, and finally we're going to be seeing some Bardock. Plenty of bar to work with. I believe it was level 3 here, yep.
And this was off a crouch medium starter as well, so tons of damage. Potentially, if he gets another hit on Gotenks right here, he could kill him. Good reflect, no punish there.
Ooh, vanishes the Vanish, actually going to keep that corner. And nice instant air dash there, just safe enough not to get hit by that 2H from Tachikawa.
That was a really good anti-air there on the Vanish as well. Tagging right back into Gotenks, and the whiff on the down heavy.
That is just not fair.
That is a heartbreaker. Now, maybe another character's down heavy would have knocked that tornado out of the air, but
the Beyblade let it rip. And he is just letting it rip right now in neutral. No tech on the grab from Tachikawa.
Bit of a scramble. Supernoon definitely came out on top on that one. And you might see some 2 level 1s into a level 3. I actually have no idea if this is going to be enough as well. But regardless, he wants Bardock out there, gets some blue health back. And again, messed up mix-up situation there.
Ugh, bad trait there from Tachikawa, losing a character. Both players kind of even up now. And a gutsy super dash that just gets rocked by the down heavy from Tachikawa.
He was ready that time. Definitely ready that time. And there's that cross-up ball. Supernoon wants nothing to do with that. Pops the sparking, gets out of there.
Oh, and a great conversion off of the Bardock assist.
Didn't even need to run up on him. Just use that nice, strong cell slide. And that's a dead Kid Buu. He doesn't THC for some reason.
Maybe trying to save that bar. He is going to bring Kid Buu right back in a pixel of health and a great tech on that Dragon Rush.
This is a tough situation for Tachikawa. Again, that health he lost is gone forever. Even if he uses Sparking Blast here, he's still going to die in 1 or 2 hits, just like that.
Supernoon very good about vanishing the vanish.
Of course, that is a universal punish for a vanish attack if you're not grounded, not ready for the down heavy.
It seems Tachikawa was really confident in his just Vegeta, not using Sparking to save his first character or his second character.
Right. Now look at this. Look at the situation here. This is not bad at all by Tachikawa. We looked at, and even right now, as he's getting hit, we were talking about how important it is to save the character, and that's true. You know, you have your assist, you have the extra damage from DHCs and the tags. But at the life that they have right now, Cell and Bardock, both of them could potentially die in 1 hit. So this is not a extremely bad situation by any means for Tachikawa. Found a hit right there, didn't confirm it.
Doesn't cancel the overhead into an air dash. Being in Sparking gives you a lot more options. Supernoon backing up and getting that down heavy.
Great anti-air there from Supernoon. He's got to be just as aware as we are that
no Dragon Rush teched, and he does have plenty of bar to work with. I believe that the Sparking will give him just 1 more opportunity. This is it. Oh, just barely gets away from another down heavy. Lariat and neutral. I believe that is going to be it for Tachikawa. Going to go into the loser side of things.
Again, we'll definitely be seeing more of him late in the losers finals.
3-0.
3-0.
I think we know how that casual set went when they were playing.
You think so?
Maybe. Because, man, he was not giving Tachikawa. I think one of the big things about that set is Supernoon is very good about blocking the Kid Buu mix-up. I mean, he plays Kid Buu. His defense really just carried him in that match.
And even in the situations where